Hey, I thought I'd film a little bit of a video on the LK-280 by Casio. This is it's a keyboard with like an arranger and arpeggiator and a bunch of voices, and it has lights in the keys, so it has like a lighting system. I bought this one because it has a sampling feature, so you can load on like a custom sound. I have a earlier video where I did it with another Casio, so you can like sample and play a piano. But this one, it has more memory, so you can like make 5 different voices and have them saved. And it has like, I think you can use an SD card to like grab voices from the internet. I'm not sure, or like custom samples you've made on the PC instead, because you can use it has like a microphone, and you can use the microphone input to sample. Right now I have the SP404 connected because it's a pretty easy way to load samples. So what you do when you start it up, it's just going to start like on a song, I think. So if you want to go to the sample stuff, you press tone, and it says stereo grand piano, and then you press minus because it's the 001, but you want to go to 601 sample tones, but you can go backwards. So that's 608, that's sample drums, and these are my sample tones. You can have 5 different ones. I think these are like dog sound or something. Yeah. This is like I'm not sure what to call it. It's like a little bit of a, wait, I'll grab it. It's actually this thing right here, but I think it's a little, I have one that's a little bit bigger, but it's basically like a weird percussion instrument with a string on it. And you can like basically just sample the sound. And this has like, I think up to 10 seconds maybe, or like 5 seconds of like sampling time. So you can get like, that's like a flute. I'm not sure where the flute is, but it's here somewhere. I just sampled like me playing a flute. Yeah, so you can like sample stuff, and I can actually show you how you do it. So it says sample 3 original. What you want to do is press these 2 buttons right here. It says sampling. While you're on the voice you want to sample, and right now I'm connected in the microphone slot, like back here from this thing. So what I'm gonna do is press sample, then press something on this, and it's playing. It's gonna say sampling. It's gonna stop when I stop, and then that's the sample. And if I want to do something different, wait, let's try that instead. No, that's still flute. Fuck's sake. Okay, so cat sounds, sample. Okay, I'm just gonna play it, and you can see what it does. It says sampling when you press some, like when it gets sound. So it's just like, it says waiting when you press sampling, and it's gonna grab like the sound level, and whenever you jump in level, it's gonna start sampling. It's a little tricky. If you make a lot of noise, it just doesn't work right. Like if you press sample at the wrong time and there's like a lot of noise in the microphone, you usually have to like do it again, because it's just gonna not register what you're doing, because it says waiting. And then it's like, if you have like I'm not sure how it works, but there's like a noise floor of some sort, and it like it waits for the level to like increase to start sampling, so it's like an auto sample. But I think you can turn that off in you press function and then you press these arrows right here and you can swap between a lot of different stuff. There's like a lot of, yeah, here's sampling, and then you press enter. And there's like auto start, auto stop, protect. Yeah, you get it. So you can like do different stuff with MIDI, scales and tuning, and turn on and off the reverb and chorus. So you just press function and then these buttons and enter and exit. There's like arrows, and these are to increase and decrease or whatnot. So yeah, you can also press and hold to turn off the lights. Just press and hold and it says lights and it says on. You can press this and it turns it off. I like the lights though, they're funny. Yeah, so you can also make the samples loop. So this is like just the cat sound, right? But if I do arpeggiator and rhythm, no wait, wasn't that right? I think that's the right thing. No wait, yeah, you do arpeggiator and tone. So you press this button and then you press tone, so it does loop 1, and that's this. You can hold it. Wait, I'll show you the original again. I'm like all over the place right now. It doesn't loop, right? It just does it once. It says original. If I press this and this, it says loop. Now it loops. And there's different versions of this too. Loop 2. Loop 3. There's like a roar. And there's pitch. Yeah, you get the point. And there's funny, it's sort of funny. Wait. Yeah. It's supposed to be like, yeah, be all over the place. So that's the looping. And what you can do is, since it's looping and chilling. Wait, yeah, we want it to be an original. All right. So the arpeggiator, what you do is you press this button. It says auto harmonize arpeggiator, and then you press rhythm, I think. Wait, you have to be in the rhythm section and then hold arpeggiator. So you go to rhythm and then you hold the arpeggiator. And if you just select one of the ones that is after 12, you get like an arpeggio, and you have to press it. So hold it, select the one you want, and then press it, and it'll be. Do you hear that? I'll show you with a better sample, actually. So it's like an arpeggiator. Do 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 do. Usually it would just be like do, but and there's like probably 100 different patterns it does. There's C4, up 5, 6, 8. Let's try 8. That's like the rhythm. Oh, that's cool. I'll try with a better voice. Whoa. That's the thing about sampling too. You have to be like loud when if you want it to be right, because the line level has to be like high, so the voice turns out high. If not, she'll get like a voice that's like very low, even though the volume is like all the way up. That's the normal piano. You can turn the volume down a little bit. It also has drums, and really nice drums too. And it has accompany. So what you can do, you can turn on the drums, and then press this, and it will play for you in the bass section. So these keys from this C to this F, I think. Or maybe, yeah. So from that C to this F is like, they detect what you play, and then they play like chords on top of this beat. I'll show you. So you press the start button, and this, and there'll be like a little icon right there. Yeah, and you can also do stuff with the drums. So you play the drums, and then you do fill in, right? Or yeah, you get my point. You double press, it does one thing. You can do an ending. I think it's gonna fade out. Yeah, it just stops. And there's a shit ton of different rhythms. 180 different ones, I think. Some of them are really cool. And it has MIDI out, through USB. It doesn't have MIDI ports, but you can plug it into the computer and then send the MIDI out. I can even use the MIDI on the Phantom and have the Phantom be the sound engine, and this just spits out MIDI when I play it. So you can do cool stuff like that, and you can control it with MIDI, and you can have it display what you're playing as you're playing another synth, because the lights. And it has great MIDI connectivity. That's pretty funny. So it's like plug and play basically. You don't have to download any drivers or do shit like that. I got this. It's like the first keyboard I have that has one of these fuckers. Can put my shit right there. Yeah. And it has a headphone jack right here, microphone input, and a sustain, or you can start the beat with it, or just stuff like that. You can use these for sound effects. They're you can have a sampler and play sample style stuff, with buttons instead of these fuckers. You can layer and split, so you can have multiple voices at once, or one here and another one there. You can record. That's a little bit tricky, but you can record stuff and play it back, even as MIDI, I think. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's another cool thing where you can learn songs, but I'm not really into that. You just start a song and it lights up, and you have to play the right thing before it continues or whatever. There's a few different modes and like it teaches you to play. There's also one where it just like lights up as it plays it, and you can play with it and like pick whatever voice you want. But that's not super interesting to me, considering the songs you get is like The Lion King. That's pretty funny. Freaking Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Yeah. So you get cheesy classics that nobody likes except for like kids and I don't know, like old people. I don't know who fucking listens to classical music. Like Christians? Probably not even Christians, dude. Yeah. I don't know. It's like the nursery rhyme type songs, and they sound like fucking I don't know what to say. It sounds cheesy as fuck, you know. It's not. I like the sampling on this thing. That's why I bought it, and I intend to use it for sampling and for like stuff like that. It has great speakers too. So like if you're on the go, you can just like fucking play guitar from this thing almost. It has like the speakers are fun, and it's a cool freaking keyboard. Could have done with like more effects. Like it could have had a flanger and a rotary and all that stuff. It's kind of sad that it only has like chorus and reverb, but you get what you fucking pay for, I guess. And this thing was cheap, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I don't know, see you in the next video maybe.